Welcome to comprehensive exams in the time of plague. This feels weird. Identity being a musical expression. I've been having an ongoing identity crisis since I was a small child, and in the last couple of years I'm finally starting to settle on who the heck I am. I'm a very anxious person, and as much as I do to treat that, that's not going to go away. It's just I'm going to manage those symptoms in different ways. Like I put a lot of anxiety into that Nielsen. Takes a bit to channel that energy in a way that doesn't create tension and really tight, bad sounds. But I'm starting to see how it can be used for excitement and for actual musical expression. I've come to understand myself as queer. I'm not bothering with sexuality anymore. For a while I was like, I'm a lesbian, and then I was like, I turned the gender meter over to the butch, and then I tore it off and it's spinning wildly, and I'm trans. So I prefer they them pronouns. I recently changed my name to Peregrine. That's been fun. Hello, professors. Musical expression, I think a lot of it is being vulnerable and making choices with how you're going to play a phrase. And in undergrad, I didn't want to do it wrong, so I didn't make any risky decisions. Like I chose out their repertoire so people would just listen to that and be like, oh, no one here is playing anything like that. And they wouldn't hear how robotically I was playing it because they hadn't heard the piece before. Now, there was a time when the only thing I could get myself to engage with in the practice room was the Gakowski, probably because it is so technical, and I was able to just focus on that instead of thinking about feelings or expression or being vulnerable. And I was very nervous. I'm still very nervous, but I'm managing it better now. But as you can see in the old recording, I'm tight, I'm playing with hesitation, just trying to play it all right. And that's not very musical. understand it now. When I played it in undergrad, I did not understand where all the I got rhythm excerpts were. Any inflection you hear, I was not actually doing that on purpose. I did not know where the points were. I didn't know where the whole melody was fit into the etude. But I had an epiphany several years later, just a few weeks ago. I'm starting to put myself out there more. Posting on social media where I know people like my best friends will see it and they're like, yeah, good job, you're always doing things. We like it. But it's scary to put that out there in the real world. I've had some bad auditions. And it's hard not to take it personally and wallow in depression and, oh, I'm failing at everything. This is something I'm supposed to be doing and good at. But I'm learning to fight it and just keep going and keep trying. In the process of letting go of who I should be and just being who I am, which is terrifying and something I'm working on in therapy. Links in with mindfulness and living in this moment and not, my brain likes to fly off to every which way, and that's not very good for concentrating and playing musically. If my brain's wandered off somewhere else and the rest of me is just spitting out technique. A little self-doubt is healthy. The crippling self-doubt I struggled with for years, not good for doing things. Because if you don't believe you can do them, even if you try to do them, it hampers the whole process. Let's try Little Scared So. Hope some of that's maybe usable. See if I can play it lighter with more character, less clipped. Because my instinct with staccato is. And while that might be a slightly rushed rendition of that excerpt, I shouldn't be clipping everything that much. I should probably stop whispering into my throat. I don't know how much the video's picking up. What I'm trying to discover consistently for myself is a level of engagement where my brain is working. I'm thinking about the music and expressing it, but I'm not thinking too hard about it and playing it all correct, because that's when I get into my old habits. This one that I'm sadly didn't get to finish because we finally made some good progress and it's a beautiful piece. Yeah, I miss Grisha. I miss the whole quintet. I miss playing music with other people, because when it's just me playing into the void, it's, I don't know if I'm accomplishing anything. Hard to tell. But I was great at articulating my ideas precisely in words. My best friend who peer edited a lot of my essays would complain about how I would dance around the point for paragraphs, not actually say what I was trying to say. And I think that applies somewhat to how I used to play music and where I'm trying to get now, where I'm playing with the expression I intend and not vaguely near it. No one knows what they're doing, least of all me. A lot of art is subjective, and while there's definitely a wrong way to play some things, there's not a definitive right answer. And if I don't try because I'm afraid I'm not going to get that answer, then what? What am I doing? And if I try to record everything perfect for this video, I'm going to be awake for the next several days and I'm going to lose my mind, and I won't have perfect takes of everything at the end of it. So I guess what I've done this past 2 years is learn how to play music like it's music and not an assignment I'm trying to get an A+ on.